Howdy, folks. How are you doing today? Great. Well, welcome. This is April 6th. I'm having a good time. Why not? I always have a good time. Welcome to an episode of Why the Fuck Do They Call That Food and Why the Fuck Are You Eating It? Well, I got this idea from going to the supermarket and I thought, well, I want to look for the cheapest, dumbest, shittiest stuff I can get just to challenge myself to cook. Don't know where that idea came from. I just thought, you know what? I know where that idea came from. I was once walking around Morrison's saying what meat they had. They had no meat there whatsoever last week, except for ox liver and pig liver and pig hearts and ox hearts. So I spent the time. I thought, why not? It was on offer. I thought, give it a go. So I cooked that. So today, what are we cooking today? Well, we're going to, let me grab it. So today's dish will be lamb hearts. Oh yeah. We'll show you what that, so I got this for $1 each. I'm going to make 2 packets of the damn fucker. What I've got going right now is I've got some onions going on. So what that is olive oil and butter. I use good butter. Don't use Anchor. Don't use Lurpak. They're both shit on extreme ends of the spectrum. Anchor tastes like too strong. It's like full of salt, unnecessary. Lurpak is just putty. It's like stuff they put in the windows. It doesn't work well. So I'm using Country Life butter, the block, and olive oil. I'm just frying up some onions right now as we speak. Now you can see the other skillet. I'm gonna put the lamb hearts in the skillet just to simmer them a little bit, and we're going to see how that goes. I've never tried lamb hearts before. I thought, why not? Let's give it a go. So let's open the packet and let's put it in. So I'm caramelizing the onions to start off with, just to because that's going to go in the sauce. Let's stab that, shall we? Good, got it open. Right. Just bear with me a second as I cook. You're watching this in real time, okay? So, here we go. Anybody never seen what a lamb heart looks like? This is a lamb heart. Okay, I'm holding a full heart of a lamb. I've never tasted it before. All I know is I love the way lamb tastes. So I thought, that's just the next step. Why not? We eat meat. We eat all sorts of things from an animal. Why not eat lamb heart? Hell, what else you gonna do these days? You know, under apocalyptic conditions where food is gonna become a scarcity, you think, where the hell am I gonna get my next food from? So, what you do is you try anything. I'm not like Bear Grylls. Somebody told me I was kind of like Bear Grylls. It was like, oh, gonna make me into Bear Grylls. I didn't even know who Bear Grylls was at the time. And then I saw it, and I was like, fuck that. He eats raw animals. He eats all sorts of shit. No. So for this, I recommend getting a good set of tongs as well. Tongs are good. So what you do is you turn the meat over as it cooks. There we go. You see, now that's cooking away. Got the angle right. That's a lamb heart. Look, you can even see the little thing that actually fed the heart in the first place. Look at that. Can I see it? Can I point? You see that little circle there? Just that little circle just here? Yeah? Oh my gosh. Do you know what? It smells like a lamb. I'm pretty impressed to start off with. Right. Let's keep that simmering. The idea is just to simmer that, okay? Because what we're going to do is we're going to put it in the casserole later on. That's going to cook for an hour and a half. Now, as I said, with the onions, I'm just caramelizing them to go into the sauce that I'm going to make. So, I think never ever overcook meat. You know, I'm going to give you some advice. There are 2 things that that go into making a good dish. That's good quality ingredients and the sauce. In this case, I'm using the real cheap meat. I don't know what that's going to taste like, but I'm going to make sure the sauce is damn good. Okay? So, let's go. Let's see what's going on here. That's pretty cool. That's cooking away nice and finely. Some people have asked me, where the fuck did you get your southern accent from? Well, I always say, well, nobody's ever asked me that, but I'm going to tell you anyway. Yeah, right. Well, I've been listening to a lot of Tom Petty lately, especially his album. There's a little pun in there if you didn't get it. He did an album called Southern Accents. If you didn't get the pun, it's lost on you. But also, I've been listening to a lot of country music. A lot of country ballads lately. I love it. One of my dreams I've got is to go around to Nashville, Tennessee. I'd love to do that southern kind of trip around and do the New Orleans as well. I'd love to go to the Grand Ole Opry in Nashville. So that's what I'd like to do. That's a dream of mine. It's probably going to cost me $3,000 to get in, but that's why they call it a dream, right? Right on. So yeah, that's cooking away nicely. That's doing well. Oh, by the way, yeah, I'd like to do New Orleans as well, but I'm not too keen on jazz music. I once worked with a guy, I think it was at Transport for London, TFL, and he used to sit opposite me. We got into a general banter about genres of music, and then I came on to the subject of one type of music I don't like is jazz music. He said, why the fuck do you not like jazz music? I said, because it's got no melody, it's got no rhythm. It sounds like you're like kind of like just making it up as you go along. It's like tinkering at best. He said, how dare you, motherfucker? I play in a jazz band. I said, oh really? What do you play? He said, saxophone. I said, saxophone? Yeah, that's what they all play. It's like saxophone, piano, and then all those drummers, they don't even know how to drum properly, yeah? All they use is a cymbal. And he said, tinkering, motherfucker, tinkering. We got into an argument. He didn't talk to me for a week. Little did I thought I was going to lose the argument, by the way. I thought I was like, you know what, lost on me. It's like, I'm not making any friends here. Secretly, I had people coming up to me and saying, you know what, I agree with you. Jazz music shit. So I try to make up with it, so I'm just make things up. And that was around the time when Jamiroquai had that song called Cosmic Girl. And I was like, and he does acid jazz. So I kind of said, you know what, there is one song I do like. It's kind of jazz. He said, that ain't jazz. And I was like, yeah, let's leave it, shall we? Anyway, what you hear me doing is I've just boiled a kettle for water to get the next ingredient done. So there's these onions that are going to go in. I don't think I need to cook this lamb too much longer. Let's just, I keep getting the angle wrong. Sorry about that, guys. My camera actually needs to improve somewhat. Right. The lamb hearts are cooking away. Lamb hearts are cooking away. Right, that side needs to be done a little bit more. Whilst we wait for that, let's get the sauce done. So to get the sauce done, what I got Bisto gravy. That's going to go in. I never measure this shit up. Yeah? Okay, so what we're going to do is just going to pour it in. Just going to pour it in the way we think it's going to be. So about that much is good. I like thick gravy. Okay, what we're also going to do is we're going to take the OXO cubes. This is lamb OXO cubes. Let me just keep an eye on that just for a second. Okay, that seems to be okay. Let me just put this down whilst I actually just get this out. What I'm going to do is I'm going to crumble this shit into this bowl. Does that work real? I don't know. I don't know if you can see that, but I'm actually crumbling it in. That's cool. And I'm going to get a second one. The reason why I use two different types of gravy granules is because I like to thicken it up a little and also give it flavor. I don't want to give it too much flavor. First of all, I thought I threw a little bit of mushrooms with it, and I thought, no, fuck that. I want to taste what the lamb really tastes like, because anything with mushrooms in it is going to make it taste like spunk. You guys know what I mean, yeah? Right. So, I got a little bit of that on there. Look at that out. Now what I'm doing, sorry, I gotta explain what I'm doing. Right, so we got the two different granules in there. I'm gonna put in there rosemary. I've chosen rosemary as the herb to go in there because I thought it would kind of complement the lamb very well. And then I'm also gonna put some black pepper in there. Right, black pepper, done. Now, we're gonna put some garlic in there. Garlic, I got garlic. Now, to those who don't know how to peel or cut garlic, I'm going to use a crusher to put it in there, by the way. I'm going to put the meat off the pan because that's going up too much. You see, you got to keep an eye on both things going on. You see that searing really well. It's turning white. When the lamb starts turning white, that's all you need to do. Okay? So let's take that off the heat. I've taken that off the heat. I better not burn myself whilst I do this. It's hard to do two things at once, like filming and also showing what to do. Right, okay, let me just show you what the gravy looks like right now. Okay, so we got gravy granules in there. We got 2 cubes of lamb, and we got rosemary. And we got also garlic as well. Garlic pepper. Well, I'm going to put the garlic in there now. Okay, to those who don't know how to crush a garlic, I got a garlic crusher. I got 1 garlic I've already prepared. Now, to prepare a garlic, when you get a clove out, you see the peel on the damn thing? What you got to do, to make it easier to get the peel off, what you do is you take a knife. Damn, it's hard to do that with one hand, right? Okay, you take a knife. Watch what I do. I'm crushing it slowly. I'm just crushing it slightly, okay? Crushing it slightly. My gosh, it flies. Right, crushing it slightly means that you can peel it easily. You see? Damn it. The peel is just coming off. Yeah, it's coming off so easily. And that's how you do it. So give me a moment whilst I just get this ready. I prepared all sorts of things, but I thought I'd leave some things till I prepare as I go along. So I'm just peeling that garlic. What you got to do afterwards, after you peel the garlic, is you got to get the end bits off. These are those awful kind of end bits. Just remove them with a knife that you use to crush them with. That's it. You don't want any shit. Both sides would do very nicely. I recommend getting a good garlic crusher. I had a girlfriend once. I had a garlic crusher once I bought from Morrison's, and it was shit. Then I had a girlfriend, and she had this garlic crusher. And when she showed me, I was like, well, damn, that's a hell of a good garlic crusher. Where'd you get that from? She said, IKEA. I thought, I gotta get myself one of these. So these are good. Watch this, yeah? Crush it. You see it comes out, yeah? Practically the entire garlic is there. So give me a moment whilst I just get rid of that. I hope you're doing fine, by the way. Yeah, hope everything's good. We're coming up to 12 minutes. Okay, because the last time I tried to film this, it just stopped me at 12 minutes. So let's hope it carries on. Yeah? Right. Let's just crush that. So I'm going to do 3 garlics because I got 4 lambs. So whatever it's up to you, the consistency you use. I love my garlic. What can I say? Garlic and salt goes really, really well with a bit of pepper. So this is going to be my sauce. Get the fuck out. Right. And one last one. Now this I'm going to do from scratch because I got to crush it first. Excuse me. I showed you before, so no need to show you again. You just crush the garlic first, and the peel just comes off. What you can do is you can chop off the ends whilst you're actually just after you just crushed it a little, and that makes it even easier to get the peel off. Don't want the peel. I want the full flavor of the garlic. Okay. Good, excellent. Right. It's 12 minutes of cooking. It's actually going to take me an hour and a half to cook the whole thing, but we're going to stop and we're going to come back later anyway. But in the meantime, let's finish off doing what we're doing. So, I'm going to crush the other garlic into the mixture there. Notice I didn't put any water in there to make the gravy yet. Okay, there's a reason for that. It's because I want all the ingredients to be in there first so it mixes well. Good, excellent. Let's have a look and see what our mixture looks like. There we go. Okay, gravy granules. I'm going to use some red wine. Fuck it. I get drunk, you get drunk. Why not? Let's just use just a little bit will do. That's good. And also, I forgot something. Sometimes Worcester sauce works well, but I found that it overpowers. So what I'm doing now is just wash my hands quickly. I'll be back in a second. Great, guys. Thank you for holding on. Right, that's what the mixture looks like right now with the red wine in there. I'm going to pour in the boiling water. Boiling water goes in. Listen, as you can see, I'm not measuring. I don't give a shit. There you go. But I will be able to tell by taste and texture whether I like it or not. Besides, it's going in the oven anyway, and that will do it well. Then what you do is you whisk the mixture up. Just whisk it up. And if you have any doubts about what you're doing, just taste it as you go along. Just make it taste the way you want it to. So I think this is going to be red wine heavy. I'm just going to taste it. If it becomes red wine heavy, all you do is put more granules in there. If you want to make it thicker, you just put more granules in there. If you want to make it lighter, just put more granules in there. Actually, no. To make it lighter, you put more water in there. Okay. Right on. Let's taste it. Let's see what the base looks like now. Right. This is the sauce I made. That's going to go on the casserole. It's actually damn fine. It's damn fine. We're going to put the onions in there now. Actually, the onions don't need to go in there. This is a dish. I'm going to put it all in. And so what I'm going to do is just pour it in. Sorry, guys. I can't do two things at once here. But I will show you the end result when I'm coming. The result as I pour the sauce in. I should put the lamb in as well first to line it up. That's what I'm going to do. Right, just spread the onions a bit. I'll show you what the onions look like in the casserole dish. There you go. Just spread the onions about a little bit. Yeah. Now I was going to use mushrooms, but I don't want to pirate mushrooms. I love mushrooms, don't get me wrong. I think they just like take over the taste too much sometimes. Right, so we're gonna put 1 heart, 2 hearts. Anybody know a song about that? I know a song about that. It's a Phil Collins song. When 2 hearts beat as one. It's a shit song. Right, okay. Let's put the 3rd heart in there. I don't think I can get the 4th heart in there, so I'm gonna leave the 4th heart alone. For the time being, I think I just picked the wrong size dish. It don't matter. Anyway, what we're going to do is we're going to put the sauce all over it. Okay, so here we go. Cover it with sauce. That's it. Right on. Now, the instructions also say just to cover it up completely. The reason why you do that is because you don't want the top bit brazing over, you know. So I got the oven on 180 degrees already, and we're going to get started. So let's shove that motherfucker in. And it's in. That's good. Listen, catch you later, folks. We've got an hour and we got 90 minutes for cooking. I'm not going to do 90 minutes. I'm probably going to do about 70, 75, something like that. Because my experience dictates that, well, because I got a fan-assisted oven, it takes less time than that. So I'll catch you guys in a little bit. Listen, have a good day. We're going to see what lamb hearts taste like. Well, howdy folks, welcome back again. Did you enjoy your lamb heart? Hell no, because it's fucking shit, right? Okay, let's just see how it goes, okay? Now, I'll give you an idea what I did. Okay, now you saw that I have 4 lamb hearts earlier on, yeah? What I did was I decided to try the one I left behind. And you know what? Most of it's inedible. You can't eat it just like that. Okay, I'm gonna show you what it looks like. It's basically it's best if I show you. Okay, so that's the residue that's left. Yeah. Now what you can see is there's a lot of fat on there, and there's the artery bit that you can get that right, shall we? There's the artery bit that you can't eat. It's inedible. A lot of it's inedible. So I'm gonna try the one from the casserole. The casserole's just come out. There we go. I've taken one out and poured myself a serving. So let's give it a go. Okay, here it goes. Taste test. Taste test. Now, as I said, let me bring that closer. You can't even see me when I do this shit. Right. As I said, yeah, the sauce is all that matters. The sauce is the most important. Oh my gosh. This is a lot more tender than the other one I had tried, which was just seared. Okay, so the casseroling does work. Let's give it a go. So, let me just show you what I got. I just cut myself a piece open. There we go. From the plate. Now, guys, if I didn't know any better, I'd say that it was a part of a lamb that I never ever expected. It tastes like lamb. It's actually lamb, and so that tastes really good. Now, let me see if I can really dig deeper. I'm going to take the bit where the artery is. Now, do I dare? Well, it does say to cook the whole damn thing. So, what I got in my hand right now, what I got on my fork, can you see it? Where the fuck am I? Right. On my fork, I got the artery bit. I'm gonna eat it, okay? This is casserole, so it's like tenderized. It tastes like lamb. It doesn't have the texture of lamb. It's a little bit more rubberier, a little more rubbery, but it's edible. It's all good. So it looks like the whole heart is ready to eat. Now, I hope you learned something. I hope you just experiment with whatever. I experiment with life. Probably people asking me, well, you're probably asking yourselves the question. It's like, does he take anything seriously? Yes, I do. I take two things seriously. Food, women. Also my children, but that's a given, you know? It's like you got your kids, you got your family. Yeah, of course they matter. And I expect you to think along the same lines as well, you know? It's like because people around you matter a lot, you know? It's like just look after each other. Just take care of each other. And just be around for each other. Because those are the things that matter in life. Sorry. Eating meat, you know, it's like, yeah, I need a glass of wine with that, but it's okay, it's good. It's good. It's actually good. The whole thing's edible, which is a result. So I'm enjoying it. I cooked a good meal. The trick behind it was the sauce. But yeah, so that's it. Just keep going. Experiment with life. Experiment with your own happiness because your own happiness counts. Just don't go around hurting other people. That don't really matter. That don't really work. So, guys, I'll catch you later on another time. And I hope you have a good evening. And yeah, I'll catch you around. See ya.